Welcome back to another game with the Guardian Project podcast. Another paper commander stream. I'm your host, Andy.
And I'm your other host, Mike Coyle.
And again, we're joined by Shawna and Lesley from TapThatMTG. Welcome.
Thank you.
We are playing another game of Two-Headed Giant, and we're going to try this again. So we've got Roalesk and Vorel versus Trostani and Tolsimir. So if this is the first game you're watching of our Two-Headed Giant games, Two-Headed Giant is where you play with a partner, you share a single life total, and we are using the rules from CommandFest Chicago. So that is 60 life shared, 21 commander damage from a single commander, and 15 poison. We chose commanders from the same guild because we wanted this challenge to be a guild feud. So this is Simic versus Selesnya. So I am playing Vorel of the whole Clade. I am caring all about counters and trying to double counters and swing out with ginormous things or potentially use a Darksteel Reactor or a Simic Ascendancy to win with an alternate win condition.
That's right. And I am playing Roalesk Apex Hybrid, and fancy that, I also care about all the counters.
Fancy that.
But Roalesk does also care about death triggers, and with the new commander death triggers, when Roalesk dies, even if I put it in the command zone, I will be able to proliferate and then proliferate again. My deck revolves around the permanent type Planeswalker.
All right. And Shawna and Lesley, tell us about your decks.
All right. Well, I am playing with Tolsimir Wolfblood, and my commander gives green creatures and white creatures +1/+1 separately, and I can create a little wolf guy with him. My deck cares about tokens going wide. There might be some life gain in it. Just to have a really big board state with really big things that I can swing at people, and hopefully they don't have blockers.
All right.
And
go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's all you.
I was just going to say that my commander is Trostani, Selesnya's voice, which is all about the life gain. So I might have a few supporting things for that.
Just a couple. And before we begin, we just want to make sure you can check out our show, the Guardian Project Podcast. We record every Wednesday and upload to your favorite streaming service. You can find it anywhere you listen to, Spotify. We also upload to YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, check out the channel, like, comment, subscribe. Record every Wednesday. It should be uploaded Wednesday night or Thursday morning.
And the links to our show will be in the show notes below. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see that below in the comments. You will also find links to our decks and our social media accounts for all of us on stream tonight if you want to reach out to us directly. Like Coyle said, don't forget to subscribe and follow if you like our content. Lesley and Shawna, tell everyone where they can find your show and where they can reach out to you directly.
Okay, well, we are TapThatMTG. On Twitch, we do some Magic Arena, as well as we have a weekly Commander stream where we play. On YouTube, we do a lot of deck deep dives and commander deep dives, as well as you can view our commander streams on there as well. You can basically search TapThatMTG anywhere and you'll probably find us. Check us out.
Perfect. And I think we're ready to get started. We already resolved mulligans. Let's figure out who goes first this time. Do you want to roll 2d6 to see who goes first?
Oh, they're not letting us because we beat them last time.
Whoa, spoiler.
2d6. Okay, I got 7.
I rolled an 11.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
I think we'll play first this time.
All right.
Ready?
Ready.
All right, draw. I am going to play a forest, and then
I'm going to play a myriad landscape.
And then I have nothing else to do.
I as well.
Then we pass the turn.
That's an opener.
I'm gonna play a fortified village and show you a plains in my hand, so it doesn't.
All right, I'm going to remember it again.
Free knowledge.
Free knowledge.
Tap it for Soul's Attendant.
Oh my gosh, turn 1. What is this, historic?
It's pretty good.
Exactly. The 1/1 whenever another creature enters and a gain life.
All right.
And I just played Opal Palace. I can play 1 and tap it for any color in my commander's color identity. And if I spend this mana commander, it enters the battlefield with a number of additional 1/1 counters on it equal to the number of times it's been cast.
Right.
So, we pass.
All right.
All right.
Untap and draw. I will play an island. And then...
I'm also going to play an island.
And after that, I have...
Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm taking this back. Free knowledge. Free knowledge. Actually, I'm going to play this land, Hickory Woodlot. So Hickory Woodlot comes into play tapped, and it comes into play with 2 depletion counters on it. And what I can do is I can tap it to remove a depletion counter to add 2 green mana to my mana pool. But if there are no depletion counters on Hickory Lot, I have to sacrifice it.
Okay.
Kind of a fun land. I haven't heard.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. The only time I ever heard of this land, I know Mitch from Commander Quarters did a Maelstrom Wanderer budget combo deck, and he has a ton of lands that just kind of like add extra mana to your mana pool. So there's one of these for every single color, and there's multiple types of these kinds of lands too. So it's really cool.
Huh.
And then I think we pass, right?
Pass
the turn.
Right. I'm going to play a Selesnya Sanctuary, returning Opal Palace to my hands.
All right.
Chapter 2 for Dawn of Hope, which is whenever we gain life. Pay 2. Drop it.
Yay, card draw for life gain.
Nice.
She's going to go over there. And I'm going to swing at you guys with the 1/1.
We're going to take 1.
We got 1 down to 59.
All right.
Why does our life total seem so high compared to last game?
All right. And then you guys are done?
Yeah.
All right.
Untap.
I will draw.
Draw. Okay, I'm going to go first, Andy.
Okay.
I'm going to play this island. I'm going to tap all my lands and remove 1 depletion counter from Hickory Woodlot. So I have 4 mana. I am going to cast a Sky Shroud Claim to search my library for 2 forest cards and put them onto the battlefield and then shuffle my library. We will be taking 2 damage from this, Andy.
Okay.
I'm going to find a forest and a breeding pool. And then I am going to... Well, actually, while I'm doing that, if you have something main phase 1...
Sure. So I'm going to play a Cavern of Souls, and I'm going to name Merfolk. So...
These guys are going to be more aggressive.
I think they are going to be.
I have a land that really hurts us, actually, in this matchup.
That's hilarious, though. You gotta do it.
It's so bad.
I love that land
So I'm going to
much.
name Merfolk. So I can tap to add 1 mana of any color to cast Merfolk spells. Otherwise, it taps for a generic. And when I cast a Merfolk spell, it can't be countered.
I have a question for you, Andy.
Uh-huh.
Do you know that you always name Merfolk with that, like because of like Prime Speaker Zagana and stuff, or would there be an opportunity for you to name human with that land?
I think for the most part, I think I want Merfolk because I think I have a few in here. So
Have a few Merfolk
Just
in
a few.
there.
Just a couple.
Just a couple.
Possibly unblockable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to pay 3 and I'm going to play Vorel of the Whole Clade. That can't
Yes.
be countered.
Now I am going to use the 2 that I did. Oh yeah, I didn't take the 2
And you
damage for the shock.
and you all gain 1 life.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You do.
Yeah, from our soul guy.
I am going to tap 2, and I am going to cast a Blade of Selves, which I very, very often call Sword of the Myriad. Sword of the Myriad is not a real card. Blade of Selves. is an equipment that says equipped creature has myriad, which means when the equipped creature attacks an opponent, I get to put a token copy of that creature onto the battlefield for each other opponent. And luckily, in Two-Headed Giant, there are 2 opponents for me to swing at. It does cost 4 generic mana to equip Blade of Zeus.
Wow.
Fancy.
That's it from me, though.
That's it for me, so I think we passed the turn.
Pass turn.
I got 1 land over in Twagast too. Well, I'm gonna play Sim at Guildgate, and then I'm gonna tap 2 to play Vitugazi Guildmage.
Okay, you play the creature, regain a life.
And what does Vitugazi Guildmage do again? It has 2 abilities, right?
It has 2 abilities. It's a 2/2, and I can pay 6 to create a 3/3 green centaur creature token, or I can play 4 to populate.
All right.
And since we gained a life, I'm going to pay 2 and draw a card.
All right.
And I'm not going to swing. Unless you don't have anything else to play. No.
All right.
Cool.
All right. Then we will untap
Untap.
Mana, Lesley.
and draw for turn.
Draw.
I didn't see.
Okay.
I said you knew that.
All right. I am going to play Yavimaya Coast.
I'm going to play this tapped Botanical Sanctum.
All right. I will play. Actually, I think I'm going to do that this
Okay.
turn. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay 4 and I'm gonna lose 1 life because I need to tap Yavimaya Coast for green. And I am going to play Spike Weaver. So it comes into play with 3 +1/+1 counters on it. I can pay 2 and remove a counter from Spike Weaver and put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Or I can pay 1 and remove a +1/+1 counter from Spike Weaver. And creatures deal no combat damage this turn.
Yes. I think I'm going to do this one over. So these are my 2 options. And I think I want to do this one and save this one for. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to tap 4. I'm going to leave my Hickory Woodlot untapped because I really don't want to lose my land right now. And I'm going to cast a Casmina Enigmatic Mentor. So this is a legendary planeswalker, Casmina. It comes with 5 loyalty counters that says spells my opponent's cast that target a creature or planeswalker I control cost 2 generic more to cast.
Dang.
And now I can pay, or I can -2 her to create a 2/2 blue wizard creature token. And when I do draw a card, then discard a card. I will do that. And I will draw the wizard, but for now I'm just going to use this 2/2 illusion. And I will draw 1.
You could just change that from saying illusion to wizard.
That's very true. And I have to discard 1. And I think I'm going to discard this one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Which one?
I think I'm going to discard this one.
Yeah, fair enough. And if you're watching, I don't think we explained this at the very beginning of the video. In Two-Headed Giant, you do get to collaborate with your partner. So playing this online, Coyle and I are collaborating through Discord video with a separate webcam, and then Shawna and Lesley are together, but social distancing.
Mm-hmm. So when you see us like passing like this, we're just like showing each other.
So
it's a 2/2 whiz.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to discard Jing Yang Yu.
Okay.
And
that's the one from the dual deck global series.
The global
right?
series, yeah, that's
cool.
the global series, Jing Yang Yu. I do play the other global series, Mu Yan Ling, as well.
Oh.
So I don't have anything else after that.
I don't either, so I think we can pass.
Pass turn?
Oh, did you gain the life for that wizard coming in?
Oh yeah, it did come into play. That is a thing that happens.
1, 2.
I mean, I don't want to give you free life, but those are the rules.
If I get the life right, which
Ooh.
creatures I control, add 1.
Ooh, that is great.
So good. So good. Needs a reprint, apparently.
Yeah.
It's doubled in price in the past month and a half.
Has it really?
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's a $20 enchantment now.
So is what's the mono white version of kind of like Parallel Lives?
Anointed Procession.
That card is also like $20 now.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Shauna bought them all.
I think it's. I have to.
Amonkhet and Hour of Devastation.
I have to imagine it's because they just printed Reese twice, right? Reese in Mystery Boosters and then Reese again in Double Masters.
Maybe.
I love Mystery Boosters.
So
It was super fun.
Is building commander decks. Almost like every one of them has at least some Mystery Booster cards. Anyways, I just played Selesnya Cluestone.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Not
all
gonna
we're
move to
doing, I
combat,
think.
so we're gonna pass.
All right.
Okay.
Untap. Draw. I am going to play an island.
I'm going to play a Karn's Bastion.
Ooh. All right, and then I am going to play I'm going to tap for 3, 1, 2, 3, a colorless, a blue, and a green. I am going to lose 1 life for that Yavimaya Coast. And I am going to play a Hydra's Growth on my Spike Weaver.
Oh no.
So when it enters the battlefield, I put a +1/+1 counter on a creature I control. And then at the beginning of my upkeep, I double the number of +1/+1 counters on the enchanted creature.
And what I am going to do is I am actually going to pay 4 into my Karn's Bastion and activate it to proliferate, targeting Casmina, Hickory Woodlot, and Spike Weaver.
Nice.
Oh dear.
Beat us out. Oh my goodness, this is not looking good.
I'm going to tap my Forest, and I'm going to cast a Soul Ring. And then I am going to... Ooh. Yeah, he's showing me nice cards. I think I want to do this and take care of the thing that may have just come down last turn.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can't. Hickory Woodlot only taps for green.
The thing that might have happened last turn.
I'm gonna -2 my Casmina to draw a card and discard a card and make another wizard.
Game alive.
I'm just gonna discard this.
Okay.
I'm gonna discard a Forest. And then I am going to... What creatures do you have untapped? You have the Soul Attendant and...
A Vitu.
Yeah, Lesley, what is your creature?
It's a Vitu-Ghazi Guild Mage, 2/2.
2/2.
Okay.
Uh-oh, we lost Shawna real quick.
Exiled. She's still here, I promise.
Shawna got exiled real quick. She'll be right back.
Exile her.
I'm refreshing. Sorry.
No problem.
I'm going to tap my Hickory Woodlot for 2 green and my Soul Ring for 2 colorless. And I am going to move to equip my Sword or Blade of Selves onto my Wizard token.
Can you only equip creatures you control?
I believe that is actually true, unless it says otherwise.
Sure.
Auras, on the other hand, could go on any creature, which I don't have. So I will move to combat.
Same. Okay.
I'm going to declare this wizard token as an attacker at Shawna. And on attack, I will get, well, I guess, Andy, if you want to declare any attackers as well.
And I'm going to declare Spike Weaver at Lesley.
Okay.
And then I have a myriad trigger to get another 2/2 wizard. So a creature will enter the battlefield.
Okay.
And so this wizard will be coming at Lesley.
Okay.
All right. So we got a wizard and a
Spike Weaver. So I think it's 7 at Lesley and 2 at Shawna.
Yep.
So we got 2 coming up.
no commander damage yet though, so I think we're just gonna take it all.
4.
No, there's way more. There's how much coming at us?
I have a 2/2 coming at Shawna and a 2/2 coming at Lesley.
And then I have a 5/5. So 11? Or no, 9. 9 total.
So we're down to 55. 55.
Coyle, are we at 55 or 57?
Refresh this again.
I've lost life because of Yavimaya Coast twice, I believe.
That's
So
why.
that could be why.
That's why.
Okay.
What's a famous wizard? Oh, Gandalf. Duh.
Candle. Duh. Harry Potter? You could just do like a lightning bolt.
You could.
Dumbledore?
Someone yesterday told us that our producer looks like Harry Potter, and it made me laugh.
The producer, yeah, our producer Ryan for our podcast, yes.
Are you guys done?
I think we're done, yeah.
Yeah, so, and my wizard token that was attacking Lesley will exile at end of turn.
Okay.
I'm dead. I'm gonna tap this for mana. For green.
I'm going to tap 3 to play Ferocious Pup. Comes in with a 2/2 green wolf. And then I'm going to tap 3 to Cultivate. And search for library for 2 basic lands. That's only one on the battlefield.
You gain 3 life.
Okay.
Because I played Champion of Lambbolt, which is a 1/1, and creatures with power less than Champion of Lambbolt's power can't block creatures I control, and whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, put a 1/1 counter.
All right.
That's all I have.
Yeah, I'm not going to swing, so yeah.
All right. So then at
See much.
the end of... You say you're going to end of turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pay 2 and tap my Vorel to double the number of counters on Spike Weaver to 10.
And then he's gonna double them again.
No.
And then untap.
Untap.
At my upkeep, I double the number of counters on Spike Weaver to 20.
That's a lot of counters.
And then we draw for turn.
And we draw.
No trample?
No trample.
Yes. So if you attack me, you're going to kill a gorgeous, cute little puppy. Sam. You're going to be that type of person.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to play a Misty Rainforest, and I am going to fetch. We are going to lose 3.
I'm okay with that.
And I'm going to grab a Breeding Pool. Untapped.
Andy, do you have any way to proliferate before I do anything?
Proliferate or double? Because I have Vorel.
I don't want to waste a double on my Hickory Woodlot, but what I would like to do is stuff that would make it so my Hickory Woodlot unfortunately goes away.
Oh.
It's okay. I can do without it.
One second. Let me grab this, and then I can pick my hand back up real quick. So I got the breeding pool. Okay. Let me see what I have in my hand. I feel like the answer is... I feel like the answer is actually that I can only double it to 1, but I mean, that's still worth it. So let's see. Let's see what I have here.
Yeah, but I mean, doubling Spike Weaver might be better.
I feel like you're right, but all right, let's the answer to that question, Coil, is crap. Yes, but I'm missing 1 mana, right? I
Oh.
think. Hold on, let's see. Let's see if I do this, and then I have. I can't because I need that.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
But on top of that, I do have that.
Right. Well, I mean, I could take a turn off. No, it's not. It wouldn't be a full turn off. I'm gonna do.
5.
Okay, I'm holding.
Okay. No, I can't. I don't think with what I have I can do it.
Then, in that case, I am gonna end up sacrificing this land, which is okay. So I'm gonna tap the Soul Ring for 2. I'm going to tap my Hickory Woodlot for 2 and remove the last depletion counter, which I have to sacrifice it.
Okay.
And 1 island.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast my commander, Roalesk.
All right.
And when Roalesk enters the battlefield, I will put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature I control, which will be this wizard token that has the Blade of Cells attached to it.
Okay.
I then am going to tap 4 and equip Blade of Selves. Oh, wait. I don't want to do that.
Well, hold up. Let's... Well, no, you don't want to do that. Yeah? No. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay green, and I'm going to play the Great Henge. So the Great Henge costs 1 less, or X less, where X is the greatest power among creatures I control. So it costs 20 colorless less, but I still have to pay green. So when I tap it, I get 2 green mana, and I can add 2, and I gain 2 life. And then whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, I put a +1/+1 counter on it, and I draw a card. I am going to... Actually, I think... I'm ready to move to combat.
I'm going to do this again.
Okay.
I'm going to...
Wait. Show me. I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to tap 5.
We have as much trust in each other as we do.
I
just didn't see it.
I'm going to cast Tezzeret the Seeker.
Tezzy again.
It's Tezzeret.
I'm going to -1 Tezzeret. And search my library for the Ozolith. Put the Ozolith on the battlefield.
Did you gain your life when that Roalesk came in? Okay, good. Okay, good.
And after I get this Ozolith, I will be good to move to combat.
All right.
So what creatures are out there now? There's a 2/2 wolf.
And a 1
And a 0/1 wolf.
And a 2/2 Vitu-Ghazi Guild Mage. And is Champion of Lamb, is that what is the original power and toughness?
Yeah, it's only 1.
A 1/1, okay.
Then I will go ahead and declare this 2/2 wizard token as an attacker at Shawna.
And I will declare Spike Weaver at Shawna.
On the Myriad trigger, I will get a token copy of that wizard, tapped and attacking Lesley.
Lesley, I can't believe you're throwing a puppy out there to block. Wow.
You're the one that is... Your puppy was in the middle of the road, and you just ran it over.
Oh, no.
It's going to protect me, because it's so noble.
Right.
And go in front of your big guy.
Okay, yep.
So I have a 4/4 coming at Shawna and a 2/2 coming at Lesley then after that.
I will not block it.
No, I can't.
Okay.
So 6 damage gets through. And then This wizard token will exile itself.
After that, I don't have any other actions that I would like to take.
Yeah, I do not want to -2 my Casmina and get rid of her, so I agree with your assessment.
Okay. Then we pass the turn.
Yes.
I really don't want another consulate crackdown.
Mm-hmm,
Don't crack down, consulate. Don't you crack down.
No crackdown of the consulates.
Again.
Aerial
responder.
Oh.
Yep.
We gain a life. She gets a counter.
This is the lowest we've seen this game so far with their that 55 life or 54 life.
We're
55.
at 56 actually. 'Cause I played my commander.
Oh, all right.
Oh, yeah.
56
So
life.
now, this one has +2/+2. This one has +1/+1. And that's all I'm gonna do.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
All right. So at the end of your turn, I'm going to pay 2, or I'm going to tap the Great Henge. We gain 2 life. I get 2 green mana. I'm going to remove a counter from Spike Weaver and put a +1/+1 counter on Roalesk.
Oh, so sweet.
Dang it.
Yeah, I knew that they were gonna do that.
And then I'm going to pay 2 and remove a counter from Spike Weaver and put another counter on Roalesk.
Oh boy.
And then I'm going to do it again to put another counter on Roalesk.
Sweet. Roalesk counters just get back.
Untap for turn.
Untap.
Okay, we got this.
Now,
Beautiful.
I'm going to double my Spike Weaver. 17 and 17 is 36?
34.
34. 34. 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
Draw for turn.
Draw.
Look at them. They seem so happy with themselves this time.
Oh my goodness.
The big grins on their face. I can just see it.
All right. I think so. I'm going to play a forest for turn.
Okay. I'm going to play this waterlogged grove for turn.
Okay. So then I am going to now tap the Great Henge for 2. We gain 2 life. And then 3, I'm going to do colorless, blue and blue. And I am going to play Inexorable Tide. Whenever I cast a spell, I proliferate.
Nice.
I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 mana. So I can go Soaring, Forest, and Island, paying 4 mana to equip Blade of Selves to Roalesk.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh gosh. Oh
Um,
yeah.
so there's 1 white mana up over there. So my creatures are safe right now. Everything on my board's safe, so I don't have to do anything to protect. So I'm good there.
I mean, I think I'm fine as well, even if I swing with Vorel too.
I think we're good to move to combat.
All right, we're going to do it?
I think so.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, move to combat. I am going to declare this 4/4 wizard, 2/2 wizard token with 2 +1/+1 counters at Lesley. And I'm going to declare Roalesk as an attacker at Shawna.
And I am declaring, I think, actually just Spike Weaver at Shawna. It is a 34/34.
So I'll have a myriad trigger that has a copy of Roalesk enter the battlefield attacking Lesley. However, legendary rule says I immediately have to pick one. So it does have an enter the battlefield effect to put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature. But since state-based effects must be resolved first, it will then immediately die, this token. And the death trigger of Roalesk will go on the stack above his enter the battlefield trigger. So I will proliferate and then proliferate again.
All right, so in response to that, I'm going to pay 2 and remove 1 counter from Spike Weaver, and I'm going to put 1+1/+1 counter on Vorel.
4.
I assume you're double proliferating both of my creatures?
Yes, I will double proliferate both of your creatures. I will double proliferate my Roalesk, my Wizard, and both of my Planeswalkers.
Oh my goodness.
This is epic, you guys.
And then my Roalesk token enter the battlefield trigger will now resolve, and I will put 2 additional counters on my Roalesk. So that is 8 plus 4. So that is a 12, 13 flying trample.
This one.
Oh, it's trample.
It's trample. Shit. Damn it.
I mean, sorry.
And what is it right now? What's its power and toughness?
This is a 12, 13.
How many counters are on it?
8.
Oh, goodness gracious. It's
Like, I can block with the aerial responder.
Yeah, the only 30.
Yeah.
We gain 2 life. But...
It's 3.
I will
It's
walk through 34 with my Wolfie. Bye-bye, Wolfie.
and then
Yeah, block it.
Yeah, we'll block with the aerial responder.
So we gain 2, but lose.
so.
and I in
Well,
response.
hold on.
Okay.
Andy. Okay, so it's got 3 toughness. We gotta math this out real quick because we're the attackers and math. No, math's supposed to be for blockers, but we need to do some math. So there is 8 +1/+1 counters on Roalesk.
Yeah.
I know you have the mana to double.
Yeah.
I have the mana to Karn's Bastion to proliferate before you double. So there's 3 toughness that we have to get through. If I put this to 9 counters and you double it to 18, that would be 22 power. So it's still not enough to win with commander damage. So I actually, with that math, I am going to...
Well, hold on. I also have that.
Doesn't that do the same thing?
No, because I proliferate when I cast a spell.
Oh, yep. Okay, so I'm gonna you know what, Andy? We're gonna take 1 from me tapping this waterlogged
Wow,
grove
not
for a
looking
mana,
out for our life total again.
and I'm gonna activate my Karn's Bastion to proliferate, targeting both of your creatures, Andy, and then all 4 of my permanents.
Okay, so this goes to 4. This goes to 6. Okay, and then I will also cast Solidarity of Heroes. So when I cast a spell, I proliferate. So let's proliferate on all of our shenanigans. And then I'm targeting Roalesk. I double the number of counters on Roalesk.
And so we'll put that up to that puts Roalesk up to 24 power, which minus the 3 toughness of aerial responder is 21 commander damage from Roalesk.
Okay then, that was the shortest game of Commander ever.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
that just worked out. It really did.
So it works very well for you guys. But I mean, our deck worked very well for us last
It
time.
certainly did.
Holy cow, you had all the answers last game. That was so good.
Too.
Oh my gosh. So I wasn't sure if this Hydra's growth was going to stay around for long, but I think Spike Weaver is an all-star, I guess.
Yeah. No, it definitely is. It definitely is.
Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We had a really fun time playing Two-Headed Giant. If you're watching this on YouTube or you hung out with us on stream, thank you so much. If you like it, please leave us a comment. We'd like to hear from you. And we will be back next week, Thursday, with more Paper Commander. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks, Lesley and Shawna, for joining.
Yeah, thank you so much.
For inviting.
Fun time.
See you later, everyone.
Bye-bye.